Okay, the next one we're going to work on, called a banana green. Now this one, I've had a lot of people, kind of give me weird looks. It's like, what is this? Because you have bananas and parsley mixed in together. And where that comes from, in this profession, there's time-tested combinations like basil and tomato, things like that 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 go well together. Well, science has this new method of really analyzing down to the smallest element of these ingredients to figure out, okay, which one, what goes good together, what should go together, just like you're working in chemistry or something. And this happens to be one of those combinations they came up with, is parsley and bananas. And I kind of questioned it myself when I first heard it, but it does work really well. So I call this one a banana green smoothie. So we're going to take some fresh bananas. Oops. Go ahead and chop this last one up here. And since these are small, I used about 5 bananas. If, sometimes you can get them a little larger, so cut it down to 4 if you have to, maybe even 3. Okay, there we go. Now the parsley, you want to chop that up fairly fine, because even though the blender will crush a lot of the stuff up, it's really not going to crush this up. Not amount of time that we're going to be working with the smoothie. So you want to cut it up pretty small, and you only want about a tablespoon of this. So make sure and cut that, real finely. So when you mix it in with the smoothie, it can distribute, nice and evenly. You're not getting the strange texture of, a leaf sitting in your drink. Okay, like so. Just go ahead and throw that in there. Okay, so we got a teaspoon of lemon juice. Now I just use the bottled lemon juice. If you have fresh lemons, you prefer to use freshly squeezed lemon juice, it'd be the same amount, so it's no problem. Just make sure you get the seeds out before you put it in there. Okay, and then I got a cup of water with a 1/4 cup of sugar dissolved in there. So we'll add that and kind of sweeten up the drink a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting ready to put that over here. I got to cut it up actually. And that's one of the reasons why I use the sugar water in this, because the bananas and the pears are fairly sweet, but if you omit the sugar water, it's going to have a little bit of bite to it.
Why is that?
And well, it's because where these pears right now, they're not quite as sweet as normal. The bananas, you can almost get it regardless of the time of the year that you get them, they're going to have a similar sweetness to them. So it's really the pear that helps determine this. So if you get a pear that's really sweet, you can omit the sugar altogether and just add the water. So it's, ask your produce person or, how sweet they are, or ask for a sample, let you try it yourselves and determine if you need to add the water or not. Okay. So we just need to start off on the low. Now the banana's cut pretty quick and easy, but I cut the pear up pretty small just to help to speed up the process. There we go. And it's just a matter of a few seconds. You'll see a little froth start coming up. Again, once you see that froth, you've already mixed it down good enough for this. Okay. The pear, Asian pear actually works the best, I think. But I mean, some people prefer, some of the American, some people prefer. Yeah.
When you put the water in the sugar, can't you just use Sprite?
Actually, yes, you could experiment with lemon lime juice. If you do use that, you want to cut back on some of the parsley, because the parsley in the soda, it brings out a different flavor to it. Because I have tried it with that, and the parsley, it gives it a kind of a bitterness to it in its reaction with it. So if you do use that, cut out the parsley altogether for it. Okay, go ahead and pour this in here. And once again, make sure that you chill this down. And if you want to use that for ice cream, omit about a half a cup of the water and omit the sugar altogether. And then you can add the ice cream for making floats out, or slushies and stuff like that with the ice or the ice cream.